2 weeks before they were supposed to because he's like, I can go like this. And I'm like, that's amazing. Because I remember I would like go to bars still, and I was still underage, but I was still going to bars with like a cast on.
Oh boy.
Like a full blown knee brace, and I'm wearing like track suits and like I had chains and like earrings. I was that kid, So I'm like just a raver stoner, and I'm just walking around with my crutches.
That's hilarious.
Like,
how long did it take before you could walk again?
Properly,
Yeah.
about 6 months. Now,
Wow.
every now and then I do walk with a limp because it just kind of goes out.
Does your friend still feel embarrassed by this? And
No,
guilty?
I don't. No, it's one of those guys you've known for so long. He didn't care then. And I was saying stuff to him that kind of I deserved it. So, like, I mean, he felt really bad. I shouldn't say that, but no, it's not anything. The girl who owned the house went nuts, and she was so hot, and I always had a crush on her. And she's like, your family's going to sue me. I'm like, my family's not going to sue they don't sue people, but we're not going to sue you. And like I think my dad had passed at that point, and she's like so freaking out because she would have these wild Christmas parties every year where it happened.
Oh boy!
And that ended the wild Christmas parties. And she's like, "Yeah, you never sued." I'm like, "Yeah, why would I sue? Because I'm stupid. Like it was my fault." And then I just went out and said, "Yeah, I fell on ice."
Isn't that a gross thing that people would just sue if they did something stupid in your house? They would sue you.
Dude, I've never. Like, I can understand points where people have.
It's just such a scammer mentality.
It's a shit thing to do to anybody. It's like somebody who, like, slips delivering a package or any of that stuff that's possible.
There was a lady that was, when my kids were younger, there was this lady that was a single mom, and her daughter was playing with my daughter, and they'd come over the house, and she went out to another person's house, and like they'd have play dates like kids do, and she wasn't there. So she comes to pick up her daughter, and they have a dog, and the dog is a very friendly dog, and the dog, it jumps up to, like, dogs do that.
Of course.
And scraped her with its claws, just scraped her with its claws. She sued the family for $50,000
and won.
And they just settled. They settled because they were informed. Listen, legal fees is going to be probably $100,000. She wants $50,000. So this fucking asshole, all a dog did, dog nails, just scratched her a little bit. Not even like bleeding, nothing crazy, just normal. Oh, your dog's crazy. Like where you and I would be like, what a cute dog.
Right.
She was like, ooh, opportunity to sue this family that's wealthy.
Especially the fact that that's just what they do.
Yeah.
I remember when we were young, there were 2 pit bulls that were at this house behind a camp we were at. And this one kid was always throwing rocks at him. And we were like, you shouldn't do that, because we like the dogs. And the camp had its own golden retriever, and it was fine with the pit bull. They'd run on the fences and stuff. So that's when I first even started getting used to dogs when I was young, because I've always liked dogs, and I have 2, and I've had tons. But I remember that the pit bull, once the kid stuck his finger through the fence, took off these two tops of his finger. And like they sued, they put the dog down, and we were like, he's been chucking rocks at those things all summer. Like he's been antagonizing these animals all summer. And I mean, it sucks that it happens, but it's like,
sucks that your kid's stupid too.
yeah, it sucks that he was told not to do it a bunch of times, and then there was a consequence to this shitty action.
Also, how did you raise a kid that's throwing rocks at dogs? Like, what
What's
kind
wrong?
of a kid would throw rocks at a dog?
It's like the first thing you find that has unconditional love for
Yeah.
you. It's the first thing that like you trust in a different way than a human.
Did he have dogs?
There's no way he did. I don't
Yeah,
remember
maybe
him
that's
well. I remember the blood and the screaming, but I don't remember. I don't remember much about him other than that.
And the weird handshakes
Yes,
afterwards?
Yeah, yeah. I knew his penmanship wasn't very good after.
Old Stubbs.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, but he deserved
Pit bulls are
it.
tricky dogs, though.
My
They're tricky.
brothers had ones where, yeah,
I've had a bunch of them.
he's rescued a couple, and I've had friends who have saved them in Detroit from fights.
Yeah.
Where, because they would throw them in a back alley, the losers,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes my friends would take them
Yeah.
and get them sewn up and keep them. But those dogs specifically would kind of only be left alone for the owner. Like my friend would keep it just for him, like locked
Well,
up.
they're usually fine with people.
Yeah.
The real issue with pit bulls is dogs and children. They think of children as animals. They don't know that a child is a person. At least it seems like they don't, because they attack kids.
Well, and children don't know dogs are animals sometimes. And that's kind of how I treat with my kids. Like, you have to understand that,
Right.
you know, like when you're roughhousing or whatever, like you gotta be real careful because she may not necessarily know what you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
And he learned that at a young age, and dogs love him. But a lot of times kids can be really, really rough with dogs.
Yeah, they can be, sure. Especially if they don't grow up with them, they don't know, they're not taught. But the thing is, like, if you have a sweet dog, like I have a golden retriever, and if my kids thought all dogs were like my dog, and then they went up to another dog and grabbed his face, that dog might bite your fucking face off.
Yeah, and Goldens are the best. Like,
They're
they're just designed to be the sweetest animals on the planet.
He's the nicest dog of all time, the best pet ever.
Yeah.
He's just the homie. He'll come home, he's like, hello. He wags his. He always has to greet you with a toy. Like, as soon as I come in the house, he grabs one of his toys and runs up to you with a toy.
Dude, it's the nicest feeling in the world.
Yeah, they're the sweetest dogs. He cuddles with me when I watch TV. He climbs up, like, literally, like, lies in my lap. You know, he's 75 pounds. He puts his fucking head on my chest, and he just likes to be pet while I'm watching TV.
Yeah, they just want to be with you.
Yeah.
It's the nicest thing. And I had a Rottweiler. Then people are afraid of those, but she was the sweetest dog.
It's a lot of it is how you treat them.
Yeah.
But it's also the breed. It's also the bloodline. Like, if you get a game-bred pit bull and you expect it to be cool with other dogs, you're out of your fucking mind. That dog is designed to fight dogs.
Yes.
You know, but if you get a good dog and you train him well and teach him, and you know, it takes a lot of responsibility. You know, like people that run out and get like a German Shepherd or a Belgian Malinois and think they're going to just keep it in their yard. Like, you just literally got like an elite super athlete for a pet. You know, and you're just thinking you're just going to leave it in the yard and occasionally throw the ball to it? Get the fuck out of here.
That's not how you never walk it, so it's got a bunch of pent-up anger and energy.
Exactly.
Good for you.
It's like a high school kid that's been left in a confined space.
Yeah. See how it works when he comes out into the real world. Bring him to a dog park.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that video of the dog parks, some of them?
What video?
There's one video where a guy, his dog is attacking one dog, and some dude runs up out of nowhere and just shoves his finger in one dog's ass.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, it did, but it was still the most ridiculous thing. Like, this guy just runs in like he thinks he's Superman. Is like, I've got it, and just starts.
Well, if a dog has a
ass.
lock on another dog, that's one of the only ways to let him go.
Is it? Because
Yeah.
it worked.
I hear it works. I've never done it, but
No, I've never
hoses
tried it
work.
myself.
Hoses work. When dogs would fight with each other, you could hose them. And a lot of times they'll let go.
Yeah.
They just freak out. You're getting hit in the face with a jet of water.
Yeah, that will do it.
But, you know, the really fucked up thing is that people bred dogs for fighting, and they like to fight. When they fight, they wag their tails.
Yeah, they're having fun.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
You watch them, like, literally chewing each other's faces off, and they're wagging their tails.
Well, I got a border collie at the same time as a Rottweiler, and they were both pretty, you know, they both enjoyed fighting each other.
Fun.
But I'd always
play fighting.
Yeah, and you'd always just watch for the tail waggling because they'd be flipping each other over. And
Right.
Like, when we first got the Rott, we went to a dog park because they were, like, newer to us in Michigan, and this one dog just kept coming up that was bigger than my Rott, but kept kind of, like, messing with her.
Yeah.
And then finally, my Rott grabbed her by the neck and flipped this dog over and was just, like, pinning it with her mouth. And then the dog gave up and was showing its belly, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, all right, we're going to leave the dog park now. You know, like, people were like freaking out and screaming.
Yeah.
But the dog kept like coming up and like nipping my dog until
Yeah.
my dog finally just like attacked back real quick.
Yeah, which is what dogs do. They have to establish dominance.
That's what she did.
I was at a dog park once and somebody brought a wolf.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It was the wildest thing. All the
you
dogs
got a wolf?
All the dogs immediately knew it wasn't a dog.
Well, yeah.
Some guy had one of those 7/8 timber wolf dogs, you know, because you can get them dogs where they're not really dogs. It's a wolf, and this thing just walked in, and every dog was like, that's not a fucking dog. They all scattered. It was wild to watch. It was big, too, man. It was really big. It was like 100-plus pounds, and just big fucking mouth, big, long mouth. And it just looked like a wolf. And every dog knew it wasn't a dog.
Were they just all backing in the corner?
Yeah, because wolves eat dogs.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And they knew.
Yeah.
They fucking, there was a thing like the smell, the look, whatever. No dog was sizing up with it at all.
No.
Every dog just ran away. It was weird.
Well, they have that instinct,
Mm-hmm.
and that thing is like what dogs like. That's like if a caveman walked in,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the
Yeah.
original OG of what we're supposed to
Right,
be.
right.
Like, it's-
This is not a wolf. Have
Oh
you seen this
yeah, I've
video?
seen this video.
So
This
it's
video is
cool.
wild. So there's all these dogs are fighting.
okay.
And check out this one dog walks in and he's the fucking boss. And he's this dog. Look, all the other dogs back the fuck away from him.
Dog battles.
Look, they all back away. This one dog, and he gets on that dog. Like, look what happens.
Oh, dude, every one of them just acts
yeah,
right.
it's like John Wick of dogs.
Yeah, dude, it's just.
Look at this. The dog just lays down, and he just gets on top of him.
I once saw this dog
kind of
kill
dog
one
is
of us
that,
with a
do you know?
pencil.
I have no idea what kind of dog that is.
I don't know either. The black one. It's got to be.
this
The
one.
white one, the
Oh,
one that's
the
dominant.
one right there. I mean, the black one was cowering. I was looking at
Black
the
one's a
wrong
big
dog.
Cane Corso, I believe.
Well, why don't you take a photo of that dog and run it through
Yeah,
Google
I see.
Image?
The dog looks like Benji. Like they probably
know,
just
that's
knew.
what's crazy.
Yeah, like it's probably just knew they knew it had a hard life.
My friend has a dog like that. That's a small. It's a darker, like a gray and brown dog.
Uh-huh.
And he takes it pig hunting, and it's the most savage fucking dog I've ever seen in my life.
And it looks like that.
Yes, this dog just chases pigs.
Which
It's
are
crazy.
and pigs are tough,
Oh yeah, but this dog is just nuts, man.
dude. That's
What kind of dog is that? Come on, ChatGPT. A mixed or breed or a mutt, based on appearance, shaggy, wiry coat, body structure. How crazy is AI? A wolfhound or terrier mixes, large size and sturdy build might also suggest some Central Asian Shepherd or Kangal ancestry, especially if the dog is used as a livestock guardian. However, without a clear look and more context, like the dog's size, weight, or behavior, it's difficult to definitively identify the breed. It's likely a mix of working or guardian breeds, common in rural or semi-rural areas.
yeah. That thing they just knew had it tough
Yeah.
because it just came in
They're
and
like,
didn't give a
"Yikes."
fuck.
It's not even a big dog. That's what's crazy. Like, yo, but that was kind of what it was like when that wolf showed up at the dog park. All the other dogs were just like, what in the holy fuck is this?
Was it you? I think you were talking about it. Maybe it was, I don't know, but it's about a guy who trains wolves. And he was saying,
I've had people on that work with wolves. You can't really train wolves.
yeah, like, but I think it was like the movie The Gray, you know, like taken with wolves or whatever. And like he said during it that he has to fall down as the stuntman or whatever. So the second he gets home, one of the wolves is going to try to take his spot on
Yes.
top. So you got to like grab the wolf and hold it up in the air, and like that's like the main thing to do to get it to stop. But like every night he just has to prepare himself for fighting a wolf when he gets home,
Oh, Jesus.
which is crazy.
That's so stupid.
But I mean, they all just they're pack animals.
yeah,
and
so as
that's how
soon
they
as
look-
you leave,
Yeah.
they take the dominant spot.
yeah, you have a good day of filming, and there's just this wolf looking at you the
Yeah.
whole car ride home, seeing if he's gonna take like your shit once you get home.
I knew a dude who had three of those wolf dogs, and he was a piece of shit. And they got out of his yard and killed the neighbor's sheep, and he lied about it. He's like, no, wasn't my dog. Wasn't my dog. Killed like 8 sheep.
Dude, yeah, it's your
Because they
dog.
just kill for fun.
yeah.
Like, oh, there's just sheep that just commit suicide? What killed? Mountain lion? What did this?
Well, there's coyotes and stuff where
Not like that, though.
No,
They're not gonna
no,
do
no.
that kind of damage.
But-
Coyote would have a hard time taking out a sheep. It would take a long time.
Yeah, but they grab small dogs. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like before COVID, we like in Detroit and like the suburbs, we never had coyotes. Like it seemed like any of that stuff, and then after. You see them all the time. Like I would walk out and there'd just be like a deer on my front lawn. I'm like, this is bizarre.
Yeah.
In this part, and then yeah, now you have ones that like hop fences and grab small dogs and
Oh,
jump
yeah.
away.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're everywhere now. They're in They're in all 50 states, and then they're in every major city.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, they're a wild animal. I mean, a really interesting animal, I should say. Obviously, they're wild.
Because when I first saw them, they'd be crossing the street at night. I'd be coming back from a gig, and I'm like, is that a dog? Should I stop? And then it's clearly just a coyote.
Yeah,
And I'd never seen them up close like that ever.
they're in Central Park.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
I used to walk by there all the time.
That looks like what it is. That looks
Yeah.
similar.
Bosnian Barak.
Bosnian broken-haired hound called Barak. Yeah,
Fights
it looks
bears, apparently.
similar. Fights bears?
Yeah, it's a
That
similar-
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, that would be it.
That would make sense why all those dogs are like, this motherfucker's not playing.
Dude, he takes down grizzlies.
He is not
Used to
playing.
hunt large game.
Yeah.
Jeez. A scent hound.
A saw this
Yeah,
guy.
that's what my friend's dog looks like. And it's a little dog, and it's a girl, and she's fucking ferocious.
And just has,
yeah.
dude, a pig and a bear.
Yeah, pigs are like wild pigs are some of the most ferocious sounding animals. I remember the first time I ever went hunting pigs. We were going down this dirt road, and to the right of us was like heavily wooded, like high grass, and they were in the grass near us. And then they started fighting, and it sounded like demons, like orcs. They were just going to war, like maybe 10, 15 feet from us, but we couldn't see them because of the tall grass. Like, the sound was nuts. So, like, this sound is insane.
Where do you hunt them?
This was in California.
Okay.
California, where, oddly enough, they think most of them came from William Randolph Hearst's estate. Because William Randolph Hearst, the same piece of shit that, Orson Welles covered in the movie Rosebud, the same reason why marijuana became illegal, that guy. William Randolph Hearst had an enormous estate, and he had wild boars out there on his estate. And, of course, they got free. And now Central California, all that area is like San Jose, they have a giant problem with them.
Really?
Yeah, they like show up on people's lawns and tear their lawns apart, and you wake up in the middle of the night, there's 10 wild pigs on your fucking front lawn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do they attack animals then?
Oh, yeah, they kill people.
Really?
Yeah, so one old lady got killed by wild pigs.
What a way to go.
I know. Fucking dirty, filthy demons tearing your face off.
Not that it's funny, but I mean, you just don't expect it.
Kind of funny.
You know.
But yeah, they're all...
How did Grandma go? You're like, oh, she was torn to death by pigs, wild ones, in her suburb.
With this place that I was at,
cul-de-sac.
They hunt them a lot, and that's what we're doing. They taste good.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, it is pork.
Yeah, it's a different kind of pork. It's like a darker meat. It's
really?
Interesting. Yeah.
I've never had it.
Yeah, because they're not eating just grain. They're eating whatever the fuck they find, and a lot of acorns. That was a lot of it. They had a lot of fat on them. That's from acorns. They were delicious.
What do you hunt them with?
That time it was a rifle, but I bow hunted them too.
I was wondering if you did, yeah.
Yeah, I bow hunted pigs. But the thing is, like, if you're bow hunting pigs and you're shooting a wild boar, like a big boar, you probably should have a backup. Probably should have a pistol.
In case it comes at you.
And you should probably have one in the chamber. So as it's running at you, you can just, you're going to have to, it'll charge you. Happens all the time.
So it's kind of, because bears are like that, aren't they? Like if you shoot one in the heart, it'll go 100 yards?
Some bears.
Okay.
If you shoot them in the heart, I doubt they're going to go 100 yards, but they might be able to because they can go 100 yards pretty fast.
Just on adrenaline.
Yeah. But bears are.
I was going to say adrenochrome.
If you hit a bear, like there is a distance between you and them where it's like a fight or flight distance where they're too close, where they think that you'll attack them. And so then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
But if they're far enough away where they think, oh, guy's not going to chase me, and you can scare them off, that can happen. Bears are tricky.
Yeah, I've never. Well, we had one bear. I mean, it wasn't hunting us. We were just up in what do you call them, the Smokies? And it was just a vacation. And it says don't throw food off the balcony. So of course, the first thing my son does is throw a hamburger, and then all we can hear is the woods start moving. And we look down, and I'm like, "There's a bear."